So splitting wood, and we've got termites. We have not cleaned the shop since before the famous Jet Ski Jimmy worked in here. All right, guys, I'm out here with my son. We have one warm day, a couple of warm days. It was just 30 below. If you guys died up in North KC, you guys have all seen it on the news. We're out here splitting wood, trying to get ready for the next bout. Let me show you what's occurred in some of the wood. We are splitting wood. And we've got termites. That wood was ground level, and again it was 30 below, and there was how much snow on the ground? Like 1.5 to 2 feet. Yeah. So 1.5 to 2 feet, and we still have active termites here in Missouri within the wood. So when people say, hey, it's winter and termites aren't active, they're wrong. Definitely get your home treated for termites, guys, or at least checked out even during the winter time. Here's proof, living proof. Oh, and look what's right next to it. A nest of ants. And they say ants and termites don't mix. Huh, that's crazy. All right, so we're splitting some of the hardest wood out here. This black walnut, right? Mm-hmm. What do you find in this wood?
Carpenter ants.
Carpenter ant nest. Are they dead or are they just hibernating?
Hibernating.
So you've got some of the hardest wood that's had A, termites, B, a nest of ants, and C, a nest of carpenter ants, and all hibernating in some of this heavy, dense wood, hardwood. People say they don't typically like to go to the hardwoods. I'm telling you right now, check this out. When you see termites and carpenter ants in hardwoods, you know they'll go pretty much anywhere. So, doesn't matter what type of flooring or walls you have, if it's got wood in it, you need pest control. Sorry, guys. All right, it's just after lunch on a beautiful Thursday. It's warm out. So I'm going to do something. It's warm out, and I've got a video rendering, so it's tying up my computer. It's nice out, and so I'm going to come out and work on a few things while that's doing its business upstairs. You guys know we have some trucks that sit during the winter time. These guys here, and one of the things that we do to make sure that they're taken care of, besides keeping them inside, we run fuel stabilizer, because you don't want your fuel to be just sitting. The longer it sits, the more it gets old and can start gelling. So we've got stabilizer in all these trucks, but you need to keep the batteries charged and you need to run them every once in a while. So I'm going to pull them all out, probably sweep the floor in the shop, and run all these trucks for, I don't know, 20-30 minutes at least, just to get things moving and make sure they all still start. Well, That's a big old empty shop. Gotta excuse the mess, I'm gonna clean it. But even though all the guys are out working, we got a whole nother fleet sitting here. But they all started because we've been keeping an eye on the batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other ones. I still have the unmarked truck next door I can pull out, but I've been running that. We're getting ready to sell that one. And we'll let these run while I sweep up the shop. But I love these trucks. Now that we've learned to take better care of them, I'm excited. So we'll get this shop cleaned up, get ready to bring them back in, and just enjoy the weather today. It's nice. Whew. It's nice and warm. Man, we have not cleaned the shop since before the famous jet ski Jimmy worked in here, building skids, and the skids are all still scattered everywhere. Our plan with those is we're going to build some shelving. Just haven't gotten around to it. I need to do that, but I'll probably do it when we do use these trucks and move them out so that I've got space. Actually, we're planning on building a new product room right here. There used to be a wall right there that came out. It was open above, but that's really all that has to happen for a product room. And then we've already got lights. There we go. There's already 2 lights designated for this area. So eventually that's our plan, is we're gonna put shelves up and build a new product room there. But you know, I was just gonna hurry and sweep it out, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and scrub the floors, squeegee it out, get it really clean, break down some of the dust. I gotta get this area real quick, and then I can do that. There's stuff to throw away. Spring cleaning, man, I love it. Actually, it makes me feel good to clean. So get rid of some of this stuff. I've got a few more things I gotta put on these shelves. Move that hitch over, maybe some of the batteries and chargers, get them a good spot, and then we'll get the floor scrubbed and get this place clean. All right, shop is clean. Man, it smells good when you do that. I didn't even use Pine Sol or any of those chemicals, Fabuloso, whatever it is. But it's clean, a lot less dust this way. We got a lot of work to do eventually, but for now, I just wanted to get it clean while we have a break in the weather. Looks like it's not gonna hold out. Like, it was sunny earlier. I guess it might rain tonight, I'm not sure. But we're here, and I'm gonna kick these trucks off, let that shop dry, and then I'll pull them all in. It's good to let them stretch their legs a little bit. I might take them all around the block too. That never hurts. This one needs a little air in the tire. All right, I pulled it into the shop today. A couple things I want to do. I've got a receiver hitch coming for it. This is a different size than my other truck. It's a 2.5, which I don't know if you guys know that, but they make different size hitches. So this one, because it's a Super Duty, it's got a bigger receiver. You can put an adapter, but I'd prefer not to run an adapter if we're pulling valuable cargo. So a couple things I need to do is got a dash cam to put in it, and then I've got a strip of tint that we're going to put across the top of the windshield. I don't know, I always like it. A little extra sun visor without having the visor down. And the way these windows are shaped, they're like up and then down, and I just like seeing the black across the top because they're kind of funny shape. So that's what we're doing real quick. The dash cam I've got is a Vava. These are the ones that the guys don't like as much. So I figured I'd put it in this truck. One thing I want to point out that I've done wrong is a lot of these vehicles have a light sensor on the mirror. So you want to look for that and put the cam on the other side or out of the way, not obstructing that. Because what happens is the light from the screen on these, there's a little digital screen. The light from that screen will shine on that sensor, and then your mirror won't know that it's not dark out, and it won't dim your mirror for you. So that's annoying. I did that on a couple trucks. So I should move those. But anyway, I'm going to put it right on this one, not mess with any sensors. It's going to go passenger side of the mirror, but I'm going to put it behind the mirror so that that little screen doesn't, distract me as I'm driving, because having that little 2 or 3 inch screen, it can get bright at night. So that's why I hide it behind the mirror. Anyway, I think I'm going to start with the tint, and then we'll go to the camera. One thing I will point out on this particular camera, because it's a 2K, it does require a little better SD card. So I've got a SanDisk Extreme, and that's what we run on those. Okay, just like with any tint, you want to clean the surface on both sides. Got this sticker on the inside right there I've got to take out because I don't want to have that underneath the tint. I'm going to take that off. I washed the outside, so I'm going to stretch this roll of tint across and just kind of get it put in place so I can make the cuts. So the bottom is going to be a straight edge. That's why I like this pre-cut straight edge. But the top is going to have to follow some stuff on the inside. So we'll lay it out, cut it with it on the outside of the windshield, go ahead and peel it, put it on the inside. All right, well, tinting didn't go as easy as I expected. There is a lot of shapes on the top of this windshield, and I had to, just to make sure it was going to stay down, because the edges are kind of thin in some spots, had to just put some painter's tape on it until it dries. This is what it looks like. So I've got a piece there and a piece there, same thing on the other side, just to make sure that those lay down and stay down. So the tape's just there for a few days. Can't really see it that much from the outside. It's just annoying on the inside for now. I gotta clean the windshield because I got some of that soapy solution on it. But it turned out well. I got interrupted. I was gonna work on the dash cam, but one of the guys is missing some bait stations, so I'm gonna load those up, get out and see them. All right, in the shop now. I've got my tint, pre-cut tint, ready to go. All right, so there's a bolt up here. There's two underneath that clip under the handle, and then there's two way on the bottom of the door, right in the plastic. So then you just carefully peel from the bottom and then lift it off the top. I thought maybe the door lock was going to come off, but it's part of it. That's weird. Anyway, got plenty of access now, plenty of glass, so I'm going to roll the window down a little bit, clean the top, get this cleaned and prepped, and then we'll put some film on it. All right, so this side's done. Show you guys kind of what we're dealing with here. It fit okay. So that's definitely darker than it was. I need to clean the outside, but I think it's gonna match good. So fitment was a little bit different. It was, it's a good thing I took the door panel off because it was long. So right here and then right up here, I had to trim a little bit, because there's the bottom of the glass has got a little ledge, and the tint was laying on that, and it doesn't have a good surface to mate on, and it comes up. So I trimmed it off. It's down underneath the door panel, so you'll never see it, so it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. But definitely there was a little bit of a fitment issue on this pre-cut. I don't usually run into that. But anyway, now we're moving on to the driver's side. We'll get this one done. Done. So we saw the eyebrow or the windshield strip done last time. That's all kind of baked out and ready to go. So now we got the side glasses in the front, and they match the back really well. So I gotta wash the outside of the window, but that's it. Those are pretty simple. Way better looking. I can't wait to see it after the clean out in the sun. All right, one last thing I'm gonna do today. There's a ton more I gotta do, but today, gotta christen the truck. So Ryan's truck in the back window's got the River Run sticker. And then all of our work trucks have got a little pest control guy sticker in the back. I like having them. So my car, my kids' cars, they have one of our stickers up there. This is a big window. So I'm going to put one. I've decided I'm going to the pest control guys on this truck, but I'm trying to figure out, this is the size that's on the little truck. If that's too small, I think I gotta go big. I think I do. All right, now she's ready to hit the road.